Hi guys, it's Marquella the Light Speaker with another video. Um, I wanted to actually talk about something in today's society of what's really going on with the world and what I see and think about what's going on right now. EBT supposed to be getting cut off and Medicaid ain't supposed to be here and all types of stuff is going to be happening upcoming in November. And so what I wanted to say, it's not um hmm I'm gonna just say it like this. I really think they're just trying to get rid of us. This is just in my opinion. It's just so many of us. They're trying to find ways to make sure that we don't have what we have. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many homelesses right now. They're going to increase that because most people that are on these things, they don't actually have jobs and they live off this stuff. And there's reasons. There's elderly, there's single mothers, there's so many elderly and single mothers, really, veterans, and it's just so many people on these things right now. And it's going to be very, very sad for those that do have to get to the doctors and stuff like that. They don't have insurance and they can't afford it and they don't have their, whatever they need. It's going to be very, very sad and it's going to increase a lot of homelessness right now. And so this is definitely coming into my mind saying that they're trying to get rid of us. That's all the thing that I can think of is that they're trying to get rid of us. They're trying to get rid of us. It's so many people in the world right now, and the prices are increasing. They're increasing in the cities right now. So they're making it harder for us to even go purchase the stuff that we need by hiring the prices. They see what we liked back then and they seen that we like that. So now they figured, oh, if we hire the price, they're still going to pay for it. Oh, if we hire it more, they're still going to pay for it. But after a while, they got stingy and made it more pricier that people are not going to be able to afford the living. They're not going to afford their groceries. They're not going to afford the clothing because they keep hiring and hiring in the prices. And it's not just in Las Vegas. It's actually going everywhere right now in the States. So, people say you don't want to be too much in the news. You don't want to be paying attention. But I'm telling you, if you do not pay attention too much into what's going on in your world, um, what will happen is when it comes and happens, you're going to be kind of freaked out like everybody else. So if I was you, I would pay attention to the news. I would pay attention to what's going on so you can have a little bit knowledge of your own on what's going on. Okay, because we are young. Some of us are young and we don't understand. So if we're putting stuff on our Facebooks and we're putting stuff on our pages, don't get upset because we don't understand what's going on. So we put it on our Facebooks because we want to know. And nowadays, Facebook is not as popular as it was. It's more of a TikTok and TikTok and Instagram really fighting each other right now. They even try to take off the TikTok for the younger generation. So I'm telling you right now, if they're taking off these websites, they're taking off all these things right now. They're trying to make sure we get off all these things and they don't know where to put us. So, with that being said, they don't know where to put us. Please stock up. If you can and you do have enough money, buy buy more than you usually would buy and stock up. If you buy one case of water, get more cases of water while I'm getting here. The snacks, try to just get more of the snacks for the kids because we know our kids love snacks. Stock up because it is going to be Thanksgiving season. And so with it being said, with it being Thanksgiving season, we need to make sure that we get what we can for our children because if we don't, then they're not going to have what they exactly need to survive. So just moving forward, let's just make sure we get what we need for our children and get them all to the right track where they need to be. Um, because we're living in this generations that they don't know where to put us at. And I'm seeing right now in my eyes that there's going to be an increase. A lot of people right now with no places to go because of what's going on right now. So we're going to be praying and just telling you people, everybody, please be prepared and start saving your money and try not, like, even with me, I love to buy wigs, but I've been getting my wigs every 3 weeks now. You know what I'm saying? Every 3 weeks. I find me a nice, decent one, and I get my wigs every 3 weeks now. And if I do get a wig, I'm not spending like $70 or $80 on it. You know, I'm not doing too much with my hairs. And so just save, save, save. And if you did get your food stamps in, let's just pray if we don't get it. Um, Utilize what you have, like the food banks and stuff like that, while they're here, because I'm not trying to knock nobody down. I'm not trying to even knock myself down, but they finna take out everything free, and I see that right now because they were giving out free phones, and now they took that out, and it's only SIM cards. So they're making it harder for those elderly that can't afford a phone right now. They can't even use the free phones, and you need that to utilize what what you need, you know. And so just be careful and take care of yourself. Thank you and have a great day.